Facebook, hi YouTube, welcome. Tell us where you're from, tell us if you're new, so we can give you a shout out.
Let us know if you're here. If you don't want to say anything else, just send some poop emojis.
Poop emojis, we know YouTube has pink poop emojis. If you can't see the comments or you cannot comment on YouTube, it's because you're not subscribed, so just click on subscribe. YouTube doesn't actually spam at all. I'm subscribed to quite a few people and I never even get noticed when they go live or anything. All right.
Hello Ash, hello Jan, hello Renee
Hello.
on YouTube.
Where have you been, Renette? Did you leave us? Did you love and leave us? Oh, guys.
I also can't comment because I'm on my work email apparently, and I'm not subscribed on my work email.
Oh, good.
Cancel.
Miss Molly.
I have
Okay,
many.
so Instagram, you know Lisa, you'll be hearing her. She's out of screen because we need to get the computer in, and that's because the Instagram refuses to go horizontal. It only goes upright, so we can only fit one person. YouTube, you can obviously see Lisa, and Matthew is behind the screen. We're all back and we are all here again. Let me tell you who we are. I'm Amanda, this is Lisa, Matthew already said, and we're from the company called Fabricate, and we're an online creative supply store, and we are hoping to very soon be your absolute go-to creative supply store. We specialize in sewing, knitting, crochet. We have some stationery, we have some craft things. We are expanding our range all the time. So please pop in regularly, especially at the top. You'll see there's new products. There's a click on it. That's all the latest products is in there. Is it the latest 40?
The latest unlocked.
What is
like
it?
all of them that's ever
Okay.
been marked.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. No, but that
But
little,
it's from the newest.
there is just like a few.
That's
Anyway.
only like
Yeah.
10.
Okay, so where do you find us? www.fabric, the word, with the number 8.co.za. Okay, what is this? You are with Fabricate. Create with Fabricate. Sorry, let me
Louise,
get that correctly.
John, and Farah all on Instagram all say hi.
Hello, Louise.
Yes, Farah and John. I think it's Farah. She says
Oh, is it Farah Naz?
she says I just love Fabricate with a black heart. So
Oh, cool.
Hi, Beatrice and Nancy and Lisa K.
Ashley,
Hello.
and
Renee, you
Beatrice.
already said I.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to read because you read so fast. Lisa K, Nancy, Beatrice. Hi, guys.
Hi, Elsie and Inga on Facebook. And
Ja-
hello, I hope Janine
Where's Janine
joins us.
Phone her immediately. Tell her she's missing the best
Sewing show.
sewing show.
The best amateur sewing show.
I'm not an amateur.
No, it's an amateur show. in the world.
Yeah.
Quite
Okay, guys. So what do we do on?
Farah says yes. So
Is
whatever
it Farah
name
Naz?
she
Hi,
says yes.
𝐓𝐈𝐌𝐄𝐒. Hi,
Love you.
Bianca. I feel like there's quite a few
Yes.
people here today.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Cupido on Instagram also says hi.
Okay, so I'll say yeah.
It must be because we moved the previous one to a Monday. People
Yeah,
are like,
Mondays.
Mondays on.
Like, who wants to do anything on a Monday?
I told you can change the name from Live Tuesday to Create with Fabricate, but you can't change the name in the hearts of the people.
Okay,
Yeah,
guys.
let us know. Are you guys here rooting for Create with Fabricate, or is it still
Live Tuesdays in your head.
Because Matthew calls it Live Tuesdays, I call it Create with Fabricate, and Amanda Wiggle Woggles. Hi,
Live Tuesday
Tanisha.
team.
Tanisha.
Lisa, start a poll.
Okay,
You
but
guys, we
let me.
really appreciate that you guys are actually chatting. It is so nice to have people
Yeah,
talking back
nee.
to us.
Listen, you guys. Please tell us if you're new. If there's someone new here. So we can give you a shout out. Yes, Bianca, what is she sending us?
She said she was in George last Monday, so she
Oh,
couldn't
and what
join.
about-
Oh,
Money,
she
please.
wasn't here. And she's saying 8 p.m. load shedding.
Oh,
okay, guys,
go
so then
quick. Okay, so this is what we do is we talk a lot of
Okay.
is that a word?
It's
Crab.
it's
like
a
crabs.
French word.
Crab. Are you allowed to say
Like
crab?
crabs, but like the other way around.
Yeah. Anyway, so we talk that, and then we normally do a little bit of a preview of new products, but we have no new products today. We might have next week. We have a few things, but we ain't ready to put them up yet. And then we do a tutorial. And guys, I got so many requests for more difficult things. The problem with difficult things is it takes 2 or 3 weeks of Create with Fabric8 or Live Tuesdays to finish it, and people lose interest and they don't come back. And the newbies, who are the people we want to encourage with easy, nice, fun, pretty sewing projects, they can't join in. All right, so guys, we do have plans, future plans for other lessons, but we are not there yet. We are actually swamped. I literally got here. I got here at before 8, which I normally don't do, and I'm still here, and I've been working all day. So we are, we have so many plans, but we're the time.
We're a
Okay.
little understaffed as well, so
Yes.
everything is a little
Yeah.
bit hectic.
Everyone's having to pull their weight.
Not Matthew. Matthew's barely doing. Matthew just shows up for the live
Matthew
Tuesdays.
is doing the
He
bare
does-
minimum.
He does have a job. He actually comes from his job to come and help me. So let's not be rude, even if it's him saying that.
Yeah, just let us know in chat if we should fire Matthew for doing the bare minimum.
Yeah, no, we should.
Oh, actually, it's so many plans, like so.
Yeah,
Oh,
so many plans.
I'm gonna give that a wah wah sound effect.
Wah, wah, wah.
Okay, guys. So I've actually been promising this this tutorial for a while, and as I said, I'm so busy that I didn't have time. I actually have a very nice project plan for next week. Slightly bigger, slightly more work project. But tonight we are just doing something, I want to say pimp my studio wise. So we're going to make something that you can use in your studio. It's also an awesome gift to actually, one of them you can actually give to anyone, okay? Because you can, we're making a little needle book out of felt, and it is an awesome project to give to kids to make over the holidays, because it can all be hand sewn. But it's an awesome project to make for little gifts, because everyone needs a needle and thread. So you can like roll up a little bit of thread in different colors and maybe put 5 or 6 needles in there, and it can be something that is kept in your handbag. All right, so
You can download the pattern
yes,
at www.fabric8.co.za/create. It's also the link in our bio. If we talk about any links and stuff at all, ever,
it's
Instagram people, it is the link in our bio.
It's-
So just go click that. Also, fun fact on Instagram, whether you're watching us on Instagram now or not, Instagram, the link in our bio now has a shop my feed section in the bio. Like you click the link, it will show a whole like Instagram feed to you, and then you can click oh, this is on the feed today, but you don't want to go searching and struggling to find it. Click the link in our bio. This will pop up. You can click there, and it will take you directly there, which is quite cute. Okay.
Ashley has she has an issue with Matthew.
Oh, hey.
Oh, we have
Okay,
some
wait.
shade.
Before
Yeah.
that, Veronica, hi. She's
Hello.
on Facebook. It's her first time
Oh,
joining
Veronica,
us today.
welcome to the Madhouse.
And then on YouTube, we are running a poll to see if Matthew's getting fired or not.
Yes.
56% of people say, yep, he's getting fired tonight. So
Oh gosh,
might be the
Matthew.
last time you're seeing
To be
him.
Matthew
fair-
might be happy about that, guys.
To be fair, 3 of those
We
votes are
suck.
me. I'm just actually trying to quit.
Oh, that's so funny.
No, guys, please suck up. We need Matthew.
And then Ash in the YouTube chat, Ash in the YouTube chat says, she said, yep, he should get fired because he didn't choose a number at the warehouse.
Oh,
morning,
she
so
didn't win
he-
an instant prize. Yeah, no, Matthew, that was bad.
Anyway, I'll put the link in the chat as well to download
Yeah.
the pattern. And then other than the free patterns we upload every week, we also have a whole bunch of WhatsApp groups. So the WhatsApp groups are basically motivate, encourage, and chat about things in that craft. So we have a group specific for sewing, a group specific for knitting, a group specific for embroidery. We've got everything you can think of pretty
Yeah.
much.
Quilting.
And then we have a general
Crochet.
updates group as well, which is no one can post. You won't get any spam. You won't get notifications.
it
is- It is.
Slow it down, man.
It is just messages from Fabricate.
Okay, so that's the
So-
updates group. I know
I'll
it
post that
sounded
link
like
in the
I don't
chat
know what
as
you
well.
said. Okay, so we have quite a few, and I mean Bianca is on some of our groups, and the nice thing is, firstly, you can like brag to the other people who understand and know what you're going through when you're making stuff and struggling and fixing it, fitting it together in the end. And also, if you have any questions, if you're looking for something specific, someone on the group is bound to know.
Well, that I
So
see a lot.
that
There's
is-
someone
yes.
messaged us today and said they're looking for knitting machine parts. Now, we don't sell knitting machines, and we definitely don't sell knitting machine parts. But there's a whole knitting group with like 100 people
Maybe
on that
someone
might
knows,
actually
yeah.
know. So she ended up asking on there.
Okay, so if you go to our website, if you're old like me and you don't understand this bio and link and all of that stuff, let me explain. On the website, when you're on our website, there is a horizontal pink menu. I call it the pink menu because everything's written in pink. It's all the little categories in our website. Now on there's a really pink, big pink button that says free sewing lessons. On that page, you will find all the patterns, and you will also find the dates that we are doing Create with Fabricate. Okay, so without any further ado, let me get my. We will move. Firstly, let's. I'm worried about the load shedding, so we're gonna maybe do a very, very quick one tonight. And guys, we also have. I think we're at like 50 patterns for last year. Most of them have been taken off because our website gets too full. It takes up too much space, so we have to actually take them off. But we will be making a little booklet with all those patterns in it, and it'll be ready around about April. And it will be ready for, I think we're going to do it a digital download because that's just the cheapest way we can do it. So we're going to pay someone to put it together, and you guys are just going to help us pay for that. And it's going to be, we're going to try and keep it as low as we possibly can. And then if you wanted a printed edition, we will also have that you can then order, and via courier it can come to you. All right.
But up until the end of the year, all our patterns are free on the website.
Yes.
So we
So
like
in this-
restart every year.
Yeah, so we are at pattern 4 and 5, I think.
I
3
don't
and
know.
4 and 5
I'm not
for
sure.
the year.
Something like
So the whole of 2023, the patterns will be free. It will only get taken off in January. All right. Okay. So on your pattern, you guys must read the pattern, because you'll see that this one, there's 3 the blocks all look the same, but the one is the biggest one. This is when you are making this little book from normal fabric. Okay, so why is that different to the one for felt? Normal fabric frays, so you actually have to do the old-fashioned seam way, and you have to turn it out, leave a hole. Remember, always leave a hole, turn it out, and then iron it flat and everything. While with felt, we actually do not need to do that because felt does not fray. So what I normally do with felt, if I show you this, is I use my pinking shear. So I just zigzag the edges so that it looks a little bit cuter. So that is this one. It says there, needle book cover, felt, no turn. All right. So any other fabric, if you're using like fake leather or something like that, it also doesn't fray. Then you can also use the felt pattern. And then this one says needle book cover, fabric, normal sew, meaning it has a full seam allowance. You're going to turn it out. Okay, and on this normal sew one, because you're turning it out, it also has little marks here for your little round elastic to close the book with. All right, so this is my my book cover. What I want to show you is we have this stuff. It's called hem. Oh no, I can't remember. Check the website quickly. 𝐓𝐈𝐌𝐄𝐒.
What? How am I gonna check?
Just Google. Just search hem.
Saskia is here. She's also back. She says she's multitasking, doing her kids' homework and watching.
Oh, okay. Hem. It should just come up as. Sorry, I forgot the name now. 𝐓𝐈𝐌𝐄𝐒. It's not 𝐓𝐈𝐌𝐄𝐒. It's called.
Hemming web.
Oh, hemming web. Okay. So what it basically is it's like most people use it as an instant fix. If a hem, comes out on you, you can quickly iron the hem and then still, wear that for the day and then maybe later on do it. But basically what it is, it's just double-sided fusing and it's cut in this little thin,
webby.
I don't know. It's like a tubey. What is that?
Rectangle.
My sitting up. Anyway, all right. So I use this because when you're doing small projects, this is so easy to use. So with my little.
Is it like glue?
Yeah, it is.
Like glue
It's basically glue because it's heat-activated glue. And then, so you can see, to go and buy a piece of spider web that comes by the meter and could be a meter wide. Well, if you have this in your cupboard, you always have a little bit of glue, even if you just want to. And with the felt, I like actually before I start sewing to just sort of stick them together because it just makes otherwise, it tends to, and guys, don't look at my nails. I haven't been able to redo them, so they've all come off because I still, weirdly with my thumb, can't hold the file. So I'm hoping by, I don't know, this weekend. All right, so I like it because if you sew felt together and you're not pinning perfectly, it tends to move like when you do quilting. And even if you pin a lot, what also tends to happen is it tends to balloon here in the middle because we're not going to be sewing through the middle. We're just going to give it an edge stitch. So I like that. I do it when I'm quilting also, just to keep it all together. All right, so what is it?
Priyanka says, can Lisa do nails?
Can Lisa do Lisa?
No.
Lisa can do study.
Yes.
And
Wow.
things
Live
on the
stream.
computer. She's not really I'm more of a
handsy person.
I'm more of a handsy person. Okay, so I'm just gonna give it some heat.
Lisa
Just-
Kay says, we're not looking at the nails.
Okay, so I'm giving it some steam because remember, I'm gonna say the word cheap. I hate the word cheap, but the cheaper felt, the normal felt we get, it's actually made from. It's actually made of. It's made from plastic, so it's spun plastic or spun. It's not really polyester. It's more plastic than polyester. So you don't actually want to burn it because it will burn. Okay, so you just want to use your steam to actually melt the glue. So enough heat. And also it doesn't need to be stuck permanently, because all we want is we want it to be stuck together enough that it doesn't move when we're sewing. Alright.
Sally on Facebook says, I think you guys are great. Keep up the amazing work.
Oh, thank you, Sally. Alright, so once I've done that, what I'm going to do, because it's 2 pieces of felt and this glue is not that permanent, I'm actually going to give it a 5mm edge all round stitch, just to give it a little bit of character. Okay, so I've got purple on top, purple thread. I've also lengthened my stitch a little bit so that it actually shows up. I just want to rather do this.
So I must be honest, it's currently 50-50 for whether Matthew's keeping his employment. I'm going to end the poll now, and we're going to judge this solely on the fact of whether this video gets enough likes on YouTube. So if you guys aren't on YouTube and you want to save Matthew's unpaid job here at Fabricate, please go like our YouTube video.
I like that. My unpaid job. It's very important to me.
It's like volunteering. That's pretty much
Yeah,
what it
it's
is. But we
charity.
don't pay you from it.
I am. This is on my CV, and you guys are my reference. I'm not going to lie to you.
Why do you need a CV, Matthew?
I don't really have. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't actually have a CV. I haven't had a CV for years. My last CV was made when I was 19.
Matthew starts applying for different jobs. Are going to have an internal house conflict.
Let's see.
Bianca says, plain shirt today, Amanda, missing the print.
Oh, it's there, man.
No, I had to look and then I saw there's a little something here.
Yeah, I know. I'm being boring. I've been up since 5, guys. Let's not.
You want to tell the story of why
No,
you're up
I'm
since
not gonna
5?
tell
No,
it.
but you have to tell it in like a PG.
No, I can't. It's just too
Actually, we have
unfortunate.
emojis on YouTube that will be perfect for this.
No, we'll use emojis. You say
Okay,
something,
okay.
I'll use an emoji to finish the sentence.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Let's do it. I'll do it. We can do that if you
No,
want.
I'm not doing it. No, this is really no, guys. All right. So if you can see, I've just given it the contrasting thread, and I'm doing that. And guys, don't just remember, I'm doing things fast, just to make it, to be able to finish it. But this is where you'll see. Did you put some of those pictures on the pattern? You'll see that I put a few samples on there of other people's work. Please don't tell them that I've used the pictures. And just to make, you can get those little flowers, and you can, those little, you get that like ribbon that has the centimeters on. You can like really, Lisa's going to show you. See, you can really make them pretty. I'm just doing the basics. The decorations is up to you. All right.
Is this a cute?
This
Oh,
is
it's
the
cute.
cute one, yeah. Okay, so this is our outside, and what we're gonna do now is I actually want this to be, the green to be my outside. So I'm just gonna quickly, did I have a color? Yeah, I did. I'm just gonna quickly mark my middle again. There and there. It's a very skew line. Let's try and get it straighter. And I'm just gonna give myself a guideline mark. This is the inside. Okay, so this is now when this part comes in. Okay, so you'll see that this part says Fabricate needle book felt pages. All right. So, if you cut only one, you will have, what do you have? You will have a book like that. If you cut 2 like me, you will sew them down the middle and you'll have a few pages. Okay? Now again, listen. Before we start putting this whole thing together, you actually need to take the green and decorate it if you want to decorate it. You need to take the purple and decorate it before you put them together. The same with this. If you want to put some little ribbons to put the, I don't know, pins on or whatever, you need to do this before you actually put the whole thing together. All right. So what I did is I put the two pieces on top of each other and I marked the middle and I sewed down the middle. It's just easier because now when I have to line it up here, I can actually just line up those marks. Oops. And I can use some of my fabric clips. There we go. And now it's green on the outside. That's cool. We are just going to sew the all the layers together. So I'm going to start. Can I get that, please? Thank you. And we're going to start giving it a double stitch here on the edge, and then we're just going down our line again and reverse stitching here on the edge. And guys, I don't know about you, but I'm forever opening up new packets of hand needles because they are never where I am. So this is really such a cute little thing.
Listen, did you specify how many likes this video needs to get for me to keep my job?
No, it's sufficient.
But that doesn't seem fair. That seems like unfair to me, the person in question, the victim of the situation.
Okay. So at this point, you're going to just, again, let's just give it a little bit of steam, and then we use our hand as a clapper because I'm too lazy. All right. And look at that. Isn't that so cute? So now here we can have, I'm going to tell you about an add-on just now. How is it possible that I have no pins? Is that even?
I mean, you just taught people how to make one of those sensory books.
The kiddies books, that's where I was going.
Oh.
Remember those baby books?
Yes.
So all you need to do to make like real, is even, you can even sew a piece of zip on there and buttons and, I know for dementia patients, this could be a sensory book. You could actually make it bigger. And then the step, okay, but besides that, if you look at some of our earlier patterns, we have like Halloween and Christmas. And if you look at how you cut out the little thing, and the same way that I'm going to show you now to stick the dots down, you're going to stick down the little pieces of the picture. And if you're worried about them lifting, what you're going to do is you're going to just take some embroidery thread and you're going to blanket stitch all around them. Okay, so that is one way. I would also, if this was mine, I would also, even on this one, put a little piece of elastic there and a button on this side. And
you can also make it like, if you add holes in the one, it can be like how to tie your shoelaces, or like what is those? Stones?
Yeah, if you make
and
this
the next
bigger,
one can be putting buttons together.
You can actually put a button there and have the hole on this side, all sorts of things.
That's cute.
Okay, but I don't have pins. Yes, believe it. I don't know where would my pins be.
Luckily, we're making a wristband
hidden from me.
next.
Yeah, it's still from the. I think it's still out there somewhere from the open day. But anyway, okay. So yeah. So
I know what you can get. There's that.
There, I can see it. It's next to the camera thing. So if you're making something for someone, I would put a little piece of ribbon or something there, and then you would just pin your needles through like that. If you want to be smart, you could put a piece of ribbon there and write on it maybe something like embroidery needles, wool needles. I don't know, all the different types.
Or if you have a fancy sewing machine that can do letters,
yes,
you do the letters on.
You can actually, yeah.
I don't think there's a lot of reasons to do that, to have
Yeah,
that functionality.
Yes. Okay, so that's it. I know it's really a tiny little thing, but I've always wanted one, so I have one now. I'm gonna have to put that elastic on it. I forgot about the elastic. See, if it's not here, I forget. And a little button. I think it's really cute. I think it's perfect. You can have it in your handbag. If you can find a really small scissors, which we have a little fold-up scissors. So, so you could even make a little bag here, just to put the little fold-up scissors in. So it could be like a little sewing kit for in your handbag. Perfect little gift for anyone. I mean, I would honestly take one if you go to it. All right, so that's the one.
We have a lot of comments.
And also remember, guys, anyone who has babies, I don't know if you can still get these books for kids, but they're really not nice.
I thought you were going to ask if you still get babies.
Oh, do you still get? Yeah. Well, Matthew, there's one way to find out. There and exactly, I lost mine.
Neither.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, I remember you guys had them. You had many of those books when you were small.
There's a lot of comments.
Okay, go. Give me.
Lisa says, yes, I have a few packets everywhere in the house. I don't know packets of what, because she said it
Needles.
earlier.
It's packets of needles like this.
And then
It
Bianca,
looks like this.
oh yes, okay. And then Bianca said you can never have enough needles. And Lisa said, then I won a wonderful packet at the warehouse with me.
Ah, did you get one of those big ones? Nice.
Veronica said, I have a small Tupperware holder full of needles. Try and remove one needle at a time without poking yourself.
Yeah.
Hold on to your seats.
So the other thing they do is, I don't know if you know these, in the old like sewing kits, what they would do is they would put a needle like that, put a piece of color thread on it, and they would turn it like this. So if you're making a little a sewing kit, you can do that, and you can have like all the different colors with the needle, because that's like really, needles come cheap and it looks really cute.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
And Lisa said, I love it when you get so excited about sewing, it makes me feel normal. And Bianca said, sensory books are awesome.
Yes.
I need a full tray of machine sewing needles and a round ring of hand sewing needles.
Okay, guys, you know what? There's a pattern that we did last year. I don't think it's up, but we have an actual sewing machine needle pattern. It'll be in the book in April. It's a bigger book. It's somewhere.
Matthew, can you fetch it? It's in that basket over
in
there.
that basket.
The colourful basket thing with the zip on top.
We are also show you how to print on fabric. Needle book. I think it's like purple and green.
It's like A4.
Turquoise, purple. That one, yes. No. It's close, but no.
Not that one. Okay, Saskia says, I have a little bucket of hand sewing needles stashed in my printer's tray display so I know where everything is. Bianca said, make the needle book a little bigger to fit scissors.
Yes.
And Veronica said,
did you find it, Matt? Wait, I'm going to just run.
Saskia said, I have some for my daughter with crinkly pages. Some of those books, I think. And Susan said, I love to use them in my vinyl bags to protect from damaging the vinyl.
So this is our needle, sewing machine needle book. And we actually show you how to print that on fabric. So it says universal stretch. So what happens is, obviously, if it's still in a packet, you know it's new. If it's like pinned through the fabric here, it means you've used it, but you haven't used it enough to throw it away. Like if you're just sewing once or twice with a needle, and many times we all do this, you stick it into your pincushion, and then when I get back to it, I go, is the purple stretch, or was it the blue and the orange that was stretched? Well, this way you will never lose.
You could also print out the little guide thingy and stick it in there.
Yes.
For the colours.
All right, so this is we've done that. That was early last year. Okay, so the next little project.
And Farah says very handy. You can use a ribbon also to tie. Remember, guys, if you don't like our YouTube video, you're pretty much getting Matthew fired. So.
Okay, so the next one is the wrist pin cushion, which I shouldn't be showing you because you should be buying them from us, but no. Okay, so you get 3 pattern pieces, 3
But
circles.
afterwards, we can tell them why this one is so much better than what we made.
Guys, some of these people are super fans. They're going to let me get fired so that they can take the job instead.
Who said that way?
No,
that's just my thoughts. These are just the things I think about.
Okay, so you got 3 pattern pieces, the big round, a smaller round, and the smallest one, okay? So these 2 you're going to cut 1 layer of felt off. The one, what does it say? It doesn't actually say, but you'll see that the 2 bigger ones says felt, cut 1 by felt, and then the tiny one, you need to cut a piece of plastic. This is going to prevent the pins from going into your arm, all right? So I'm just showing you guys where I got my plastic. That is a yogurt lid. Okay, so yeah, all right. So firstly, again, you don't have to actually put these on ahead of time, but I always don't finish projects because I'm time bound. So I thought, oh, I'm going to just actually put them before we start, okay? Because this can also be done afterwards. So I'm going to I don't know, is it like a magic mushroom? I don't know. It's like a psychedelic magic mushroom. Not that I know what they look like. Oh,
just like that. That's what they look like. Neon pink.
Neon pink with green and yeah. Alright, so to start the project, okay, it's that. Let's just get that. I need that.
Saskia says, I like my little red and white pincushion from Fabricate. Yep, yeah, if you just stop watching now, honestly.
Yeah.
Just go buy the red, this one.
Okay, so you're going to need a piece of elastic, and you're going to either ask someone to help you or struggle, yeah. No. Remember that it shouldn't be tight, and also it needs to be able to stretch over your hand afterwards. All right, and then you always a tool that, if as a smoker I don't need to have in my toolbox, but my suggestion to people who don't smoke is that you always have a lighter, because to burn off any of these edges that will fray. Okay, so
Man is a smoker who just actually wants more people to smoke. That's it, actually. This is just her, trying to.
I'm gonna taste it now. See, this is how. So I'm gonna just push it, and it's actually gonna go easily. All right. So I know it fits. That's that one. Okay. Next step, a little bit of hand sewing, and what you need to do is we need to do all around the edge. We're gonna do just a quick, what I call what's it, regdrade. It's wow. It is called basting stitches, but quite tiny, because we're going to use them. If they're too big, they're actually not going to make a nice little round mushroom head. So we're just going to go all the way around, and they're about, like 5 mil every stitch. All right, and you'll see at the beginning I've left a little string, because I might need that. Okay, and the last time I made one of these was in my, I'm going to say first year, and you guys are going to go, oh, when she was really young. No, I was 43 when I went to study fashion design, and we made one of these as our first projects.
Tack stitch.
Tacking, yeah, that's yeah, tacking or basting, yes.
Add the lighter to your sewing kit so that you can do that, but also so you can lend the lighter to a smoker.
Yes, make a smoker happy. Make a smoker happy.
Lisa says, haha Matthew, I actually always have a lighter for that reason, but don't smoke, or as Bianca says, to lend it to a smoker.
Okay, so we're almost there. Give me a few seconds more. I actually hate handwork, and with my thumb, I'm also not really, really good at it at the moment.
We have a poll going on YouTube. Are you more of a maker or a buyer when it comes to your pincushions?
Me?
No, just people.
Oh, people,
Do you prefer, you're going to make your own like we're showing you tonight, or you're just going to head over to www.fabricate.co.za and go buy one of these?
I don't know
What
which
are you?
answer
Are
we're
you
rooting
more of
for.
a
I'm going to be
maker
completely
or
honest with you
I used
guys.
to be a maker, but now, I mean, yeah, I used to always, you know, not necessarily make the whole thing, but change something into a pincushion, like just a piece of sponge that I cover with fabric or one of those. Okay, so we're all around, all in the ronde. Let's put the needle in our needle book. Go. All right. So now, I suppose you could do this with a sewing machine, but I wouldn't do it with a sewing machine because I'm scared that it actually makes too many holes and then you get a problem. Okay, so can you see what is going to happen here? We are just pulling that.
So it also doubles up as a tutorial for shower caps.
Yes, exactly. Okay. So that's what we're going to do.
Barbie shower cap.
Yeah. Cute. Okay, and we are actually going to pull it until it is
Lisa says you could also get fresh stuff.
for fabric, normal fabric.
I see.
Where are we fraying? Oh, and
In
behind the
light-
bush.
No, the
Are we fraying behind the bush?
the light, I think it's
Oh,
an
yeah.
alternative to
Yes,
using a light.
I just don't like how it if you do it on like ribbon, it tends to sometimes change the color and also makes a bigger piece hard. So depending on what you do, obviously, yeah, I always, that's why you test things and then, you know, you come back to it and you go, no, that didn't work last time, I'm going to try something else. So we want to get this little hole. Let me explain. It needs to be smaller, can you see, than the plastic bit. So once I've got that right, you try and undo yourself here from this. And then we now need to I'm going to just make a little 𝐓𝐈𝐌𝐄𝐒 so that it doesn't actually go bigger again. Here we go. And once we've done that, I'm just going to even it out and hopefully my hole is And then what we use is, it's called toy stuffing. And the reason we use this is because this bulks up and it evens up very, very easily. So while if you use
Dania on Instagram asked what we're sewing, but John took care of it because John has been paying attention.
Okay. So I need it to be a little bit tighter.
We'll probably make your
So-
needles blunt if you use wood chips.
No, you use wood chips. It's just, you know, I'm a funny person. I have a scissors sound. If the scissors doesn't sound right, I don't like it. And if I put a pin into something and it feels like weird, it doesn't work for me. Yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna stuff this, make it nice and full and round. Actually, I feel like this should be even tighter, but I think my it's I'm sort of at the max. This pink is quite thick for I'm going to use that word again, for cheap felt. It's quite thick.
Bianca says she knows something.
Lisa says it doesn't read so well on that screen, but
Yeah, but don't you guys think that the neon pink, also the neon pink, I don't know where I'm pointing, but there's like a neon pink up here as well. It like almost like looks too luminescent, like it looks like broken on a computer screen.
okay, that's as tight as we're going to get that.
And it looks weird next to the real
I should
colors.
have done it's always very
You could
smart
use
afterwards.
Fine steel wool stuff.
No! Ever! No! That's a
Oh.
big no.
She said apparently you won't have dull needles.
No, you won't. That's old school, people. Okay. I used to always have to explain this in my classes. I'm going to explain it again. I like talking, so it works for me. All right, so let me explain the whole steel wool thing. Okay. In the Victorian era, and we all know that our grandmothers, I'm 50, so if you know, maybe your great-grandmother, they used to believe they're still in the Victorian era. And what used to be the thing, I should have made this soos 'n knoop, soos 'n. Okay, so learn from me, people. This should be tied like you tie a shoelace, because now I can't actually get it to go tight. I'm trying to use the pin to keep it. That's better. Okay, so in the Victorian era and probably long after that still, the pins were made from just normal steel. Okay, so what used to happen is the pins used to rust and get dull. All right, and that's when you could use steel wool, or you could even sharpen them on like a knife sharpener and all of that. Mostly today, if you buy decent good pins, you should not ever get the problem of your pins. Obviously, if you leave it in water for a week, it'll still rust. But you shouldn't get that problem anymore, because if you look at modern pins, you'll see that they are actually coated in like a silver. That's not this color of the pin is not the color of actual metal. All right. So it's like, what's that stuff? Where they chrome. So it's been chrome plated, but it's not chrome. It might be something else. Okay. And that prevents it from getting surface rust. If you like me, I sewed with my grandmother. She used to have pins that would always leave like an orange stain on the fabric you're using, because that's rust. Okay, so the modern pins, they are chrome plated, and as soon as you start doing that steel wool thing, you are actually taking the chrome off, and your pins will actually get duller quicker, especially in the Western Cape or close to the coast. It'll get duller quickly, and it will rust, no matter if it's in water or not. It doesn't matter, it will rust. Okay, so that is, I always say it's like an old wives' tale. It used to be true, but it's not true anymore. Okay, so now I would actually want this to be in here. So I'm going to sew this together. I know that that I've seen them and they're not the way I'm doing it now, but I would actually like this to be under, and then I don't have to actually hand sew it onto the bottom.
Yeah,
Because
we're about to leave our load shedding people.
Oh, is it? Okay, so I'm gonna-
load shedding people.
okay, wait,
My
I'm gonna
load shedding
quickly, can I,
It's 1 minute.
no, it's 8 minutes,
I
man.
know, but Bianca's leaving.
Okay,
She's
so,
out.
so, is she out? Oh, man,
I don't
who
know.
else is, where did I lose the plastic? Okay, so basically, this is gonna go there, alright? This can go, no, that's can't go, I realize now. This is gonna go over this little piece of plastic, and you are just gonna hand sew all around the edge there, alright? And then you are gonna put this on there, and you are just gonna hand sew it, and that is
Your magic mushroom.
your magic mushroom. So, guys, tell us, are the other people also having to leave? But we're done now. I mean, but let's see if we can get a bit of a chat in still. Any questions on anything
Will you finish up?
while I try and finish this up? Yeah.
And
Did you see-
Lisa says, we have been off since 4 p.m.
Oh,
almost back on.
jeez, man.
Matthew says goodbye, guys. Matthew says good luck with the darkness. Matthew's
Yeah,
giving me the
darkness-
face like, are you
Darkness is coming. Not
That was not
winter.
my "Are you dumb" face. That's the "I'm so funny" face.
Ah. Anyway, let us know what you think of this. We're not done yet, but leave us a comment anyway. And never, ever, ever leave us without liking and commenting.
I thought you were just gonna say "Never leave us."
Oh,
Oh,
never
don't do
leave.
that either.
We'll put on the end screen, which is that da 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 da, and then we'll just leave it on forever. So you can
Yeah.
stay.
No.
We just the one.
We won't leave it on
Stay.
forever. We'll leave it until next week Tuesday.
Yeah, and then we'll turn the camera back on.
Okay, so guys, just for those of you who didn't get it, once I'm done and I've done enough stuffing, I'm putting the plastic just over the hole, and then this little bit is made to actually cover the little plastic bit and to keep it in there. So this you're gonna just hand sew around. You're not gonna get away from that. Trust me, I would have, if I could, I would have found a way not to have to hand sew.
I know how to answer.
She does. Lisa fix all
I
her
fix
pets.
teddies
Oh,
and pillows,
Uh-huh.
and then like it gets like, because I actually don't know how to do it. So I'm trying to fix a hole in like a stuffed toy, but I just like I hand sew over. Like I don't know how to describe it.
yeah.
It just like that's the hole, and I go like that. I know you're supposed to do something at the bottom rather, and then pull it, and then you can't even see the stitch. I don't know how to do that, so I just go over, and then there's like a scar. So my teddies are full of scar
Oh,
tissue.
that's okay.
But I mean, I can. So
No, you fixed
with
them.
my hand, they are fixed.
Yeah.
Now,
Any-
the one was a stuffed toy, and the one was a pillow.
Anyone,
I like.
any
I said,
questions?
"Hey, you fix your pets."
Lisa Case as well, impressive, Lisa.
Ah! I asked her once if she would like to. I can teach her to sew, and I taught her how to sew like straight stitches because when she was at school she
Oh.
had to do art projects and she sewed on paper for the art project. But then one day I was busy making her a dress or something, and she came in and she says to me, "Is that how long it takes?" And I said, "Yeah." And she said, "Yeah, no, I'll soon just go buy one." And that is how inspiring I am. Look,
It is too time consuming.
I agree with you.
I've not figured out the hack, so my mom won't repair my clothes. But I have figured out that if I pay someone, they will repair my clothes for me. I don't actually have to repair
But see,
it.
I didn't study fixing clothes. That's not what I studied.
I thought you were going to say you
You
didn't.
can study.
Well,
We can do a short
I
course.
don't know.
We do a short course, and in the
No,
course,
no.
we teach people how to
I
fix
can
clothes.
almost
by
guarantee
fixing
you.
my
Ask on there who likes fixing stuff, like putting in hems or
This is Lisa just.
sewing
this is actually
on
just
one
Lisa finding more
single
people to fix her
freaking
clothes.
button. So you have to go pack out everything just to sew on a button, or putting a new hem in, or crap like that. Nobody actually likes doing it. Some people do it for a living, but that is different because we all tend to not do exactly what we love for a living. Some of it anyway. Some of what you do.
Did you vote, Murphy?
What? On the buying stuff or that?
No.
Yes.
Okay, so no. I just put up fixing stuff, yeah or nay. And a lot of people are saying yay. And by a lot of people, I mean two.
I've just voted now.
So far.
Yeah, no.
Oh no, it's 50-50.
I voted.
Saskia says, I went to a leather work experience last week where we made a personalized luggage tag. They were so impressed with mine. Then I said I sew as a hobby, and they said, no wonder.
Yeah. You should always say you've never done it before. Listen, guys, I've done courses like that. The problem is, tell me if you feel like this. So I'm sitting there and I know these people have never touched a sewing machine or a needle and thread. So like 10 minutes into this course, I am in the biggest competition of my life. Because now I am so worried that me, who is supposed to know what I'm doing and doing this for a living, and these people out freaking sew me, and then, I actually don't enjoy it.
Saskia says, I love fixing. That's weird.
That is weird.
Lisa says, only for my fiance and myself, but at least...
Yeah, but he's still your fiance, that's why you love it. Wait for it,
But
man.
it
Yes,
gets
shots
last
fired.
place on the to-do list. Saskia says, I'm always asked to fix girls' school dresses.
Yeah, no, that
Hems or pant hems.
I don't understand that about people, is that when they, I barely know them, and they go, oh, you sew? I bought this pants, and me being so short, and I go, what do you do for a living? Can I get some
Some
sort
of
of
that for free.
freebie from you? What is happening here? Why must and also people don't really rate it as something,
Fun.
No, they think, you're gonna do it. It's gonna take you 5 minutes. Come on, don't be such an ass. Just do it. But as I said, to fix one button, I have to unpack and find my needles, which I'll now have in my needle book. But still, I have to find my needles. I have to find this one single button in all my buttons. Just no.
Veronica says, I bought a full hide. I'm too scared to cut it and start with something. So scared to waste the leather.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I also, as I said, I also did a leather course, and I made a purse, a few purses.
You made me like a handbaggy.
I made handbags.
But
But-
mine was like glued. Mine wasn't sewn.
No, it was sewn. It can't just be glued. No, it can't just be glued.
Actually, it's mine.
Yeah. No, it has to be sewn.
Okay, so the poll is in. 10 votes.
Cool.
I mean, I can see 15 people watching on YouTube, but 10 people voted. Fixing stuff, yay, 60%. Nay,
Really?
40%.
I am
So that means
disappointed. I
6 out
can't
of
believe
10
it. So
people.
I'm the only.
Guys, I'll
Bitch.
send you my stuff if you love fixing so much.
Okay,
Just send me your address, and I hope you mean for free.
guys, I am not done, and this is taking quite a long time. If you guys have any other sewing questions, now is the time. Even though I'm not looking up, I am paying attention.
And if you have no sewing questions, then give us some.
Tell us something we don't know. And I know
I
pretty
was
much.
gonna say, give us some stuff to put on the poll. Like, say something controversial, but also PC. So like, I hate coffee. That type of controversial is what I mean. Then I'll put it on the poll, and
that
we
is
can
not
see
okay.
how.
You
What is
can't
that
say things like
freaking
that.
herb that I absolutely hate?
I don't know.
It's not oregano, it's the other one.
Lisa hates spring
fine.
onion.
No, it's
Hate spring onion.
it's
Very
a name
controversial.
like that.
Veronica on YouTube asks, do you still sell the Hulk? I searched on the website, but I only found the dies.
That's
Oh,
weird.
is the Hulk out of stock?
Let me check.
Could
That's
have
weird.
been. When did you check?
Um,
That's going to be very.
I
very-
missed that.
I will be very angry if the Hulk is out of stock.
Farah says, how about making a cover for an overlocker machine?
Oh, we've made a cover.
We've made a cover for a machine, but what we can do is we can put it on the list as something that I can show you how to, because every machine, unfortunately, is a different size. So what I can do is we can have like a live where I show you how to figure out.
But that means that you can find it on our...
No, you can't.
Can you not?
Oh, you can find it on YouTube.
Yeah, you can find it on YouTube. Go on YouTube and look, then it will be covered there.
But that is not like a cover that actually goes over. That's more that, that's a cover. And also it turns into a little sewing mat for under your machine. Very nice place for your tools and alles.
I don't see them.
Well, it has to be there. Just
Sorry for I missed that
that's true.
question.
it might be out of stock.
No, it is in stock.
It is in stock.
Yeah, it's not coming up first on the search results, so I assume it's on
Oh,
the later page.
it's on the later
change
page,
the
yeah.
date.
Louise says
Change the
no
date,
to
it will come
fixing.
up first.
Yeah. Yes, but
Who says no?
Louise Tennyson
oh.
says
No, I
no to
won't
fixing.
send it to you.
Ugh.
But that means that the poll is 6-5 if she voted.
Oh, okay.
And if you count my vote, which it doesn't count because I just vote for the most controversial thing, it would be 5-5.
Okay.
Oh, Lisa says for the sewing machine, you just adapt it to the size of your overlocker. I made one before I made one for my sewing machine. Saskia says, I literally draped material and sewed to make my overlocker cover. It's surprisingly good.
Yeah, it's actually quite easy, but we can do a.
Yeah, you can
I'm
do it
just-
again.
Yeah, we can. We didn't do an actual cover, so we can actually make a cover.
Yeah, see, it's still not coming up first, even though I changed the day.
Does it say Hulk? That's
I'm
why.
searching for-
No,
It
the
does,
name,
it does.
the product.
It
Okay, but it's
Must
just
I put it
Hulk.
first?
Yes, it might. Okay, guys, that is done. Isn't that cute?
Oh, it's a little...
Oh wait, I still have it. Do I still? No, I took the pen out. Did I take the pen out? Yes. Yes, I
Sorry guys, I'm just making some website edits to see if we can get the Hulk to show up for you.
And there you go. There is my
Psycho.
psychedelic wrist pin cushion.
No, still not first.
Okay, but then that.
Obviously. the
What
ear-
did you do
It's
to the
because
date?
eyelids is a higher.
No.
It's not even alphabetical.
Did
I
you
made
check
it 21 Feb.
Oh no, I don't know. But it is there. It is there.
It's definitely
Yeah. If you if you go in products, you're gonna go to sewing tools and gadgets. Yeah, and then you're gonna go down
I
to.
can also just send in the link, to be honest.
Yeah, can we? Yeah, but I'll check it out tomorrow. Just can I?
You
see
want the link,
tags
Lisa?
or categories? Maybe it's not.
I just
tagged
sent you the
right.
link on Instagram. Lisa. I mean on
I
WhatsApp.
have it, yeah, thanks.
Sewing tools and gadgets, and then it's under Notions hardware and trims, and then
Fasteners.
yeah, but it should be under just sewing tools and gadgets also.
It's fine. I'm sending a link. If you're interested
I will
in
check it
is
tomorrow.
on the website.
Okay, guys.
It's just not coming up on page 1. So
Yeah.
just go to the different pages after you search for Hulk.
Yes.
It's just not coming up first, but it is there.
But it is there. Yes.
Yeah, Veronica says she searched for yeah, but it is there, but it's fine. I sent you the link. Wrist pin cushion. It looks great. Which one's better though? Shall we vote on that?
This one's actually
it's
weirdly.
a little
No, you know what? It's weirdly more comfy because this one is like straight, and it's very heavy because of that piece of wood there.
Plus this you can custom, so if you want one that's as big as your arm.
Imagine red, with black dots, and then piece of piping. Oh, good man. Okay, guys. Any questions?
Won't it be easier to sew the elastic on first before you put
Did you see my mind go there? Yes.
Oh, you can sew it on the...
Farah said it's a very
Oh,
cute
on that.
mushroom.
Sorry.
Farah on Instagram says
I
very
was
cute
thinking of that. The problem is I had a little bit of a precarious holding those that little string that I pulled. So it was, I had to have like a pin there to hold my string. So what I would do, if it was me, is after you've pulled it in completely, I would just sort of tack it again to keep it in that ring, or not like me, don't do that, but actually take the two strings and do like like you would tie or knot a shoe to hold it in, because that's why I couldn't, but it can be underneath also, yes, no problem. The only thing is then that it's gonna come out here,
And not in the middle.
and so it's gonna come out in that little C. Yeah, doesn't matter.
Or before you put this thingy on, you can sew it on right here. And then put this thingy.
Because this is not what we're talking about.
Oh, no, I don't. Then I don't understand.
That is what we're talking
Okay.
about. And the actual little thingy works. Look. You cannot.
But surely you don't need more than that. Like, I mean, it's not like the world's strongest, most powerful pins.
No,
It's
but
just
also,
a pin.
Yeah, I previously made one, and what I'm trying to think what happened, because I kept poking myself.
Maybe you forgot to put something in it.
No, I did put something in there, but I think what happened is the ratio of the ball to the little thingy
so it's like if
was
you put it
wrong.
in
So
here-
if I, but even this works from the side. Check.
Yeah, but if
So
you
if
angle
if it was, the ball was bigger, then you would have to make that little disc bigger also. Okay, any more questions?
Yeah, that's it. The people are done.
Okay, listen
They're
here,
very
guys.
engaged, but man, they just, I think people got
Ooh,
tired.
I'm gonna-
They
I
also
spoke to-
don't want to send me the controversial opinions, even though I asked so nicely.
But you
Give
limited
me
them.
something
Controversial, but still
controversial.
PC.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're not Matthews. No, we're not gonna do like send us your most controversial opinions, and then we get like really bad stuff.
No, don't.
Exactly.
Don't do really bad. Let's do
So
now.
controversial but
Rather do
politically
nothing.
correct. So like, I hate coffee. I don't like pets.
I
Like at all. No pets. No one should have pets.
I
Bad
think that
animals.
you should legally be allowed to marry your refrigerator.
That is something that doesn't offend me.
Yeah, it doesn't offend me either.
Maybe it should.
I think you hit the nerve when you brought up coffee. That's why people won't say anything. That's
I agree, that was really offensive.
Yeah, I also found that quite offensive. Look at my little bloomages. I'm making little bloomages.
Beyonce is overrated.
Oh, absolutely.
Yo.
Who's listened to the new Pink album?
No.
I am a little bit
Isn't it
disappointed. It's
like
just,
soft?
I know, I feel like it's country music. Why does she sound like a country artist? I'm confused.
I said, is that controversial?
What?
Beyonce is overrated.
In some people's eyes, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna leave my one up for like 30 seconds first. Holy cow.
What
Okay.
did you say?
I said I hate coffee, yes or no? 1 yes, 4 no's. 80% of people disagree with me.
Yeah, no, I don't know. There's just something, I think there's like, it's like something really weird. People who don't drink coffee.
Say, I've got another one. I'll put this on.
This Lisa's just trying to upset people.
Why?
With your coffee and everything. Just trying to give you a bad opinion.
If vegetarians are pro animals, then why do they eat the animals' food? Yes, no, I agree. Down with animal food eaters.
Look at
And
that.
no for no.
No, you're just being rude now.
Me?
Yeah, we like have 80% vegetarians, our clients. I asked them that question when they ordered from us. So that's how I know that.
I think people are, now we're just lying. Now we're just lying on the live
It's an offensive
stream.
question It's an offensive question.
Well, they ask us, why do we eat meat?
No, what do they eat the animals for?
They
Like why are they eating green stuff?
They ask us, why do you eat meat? That I find that offensive.
Okay.
Okay, guys, this is gonna go.
Yes, they all agree. All 4 of them. Okay, I've got one more.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry, Ash, yours didn't make the cut.
What it is?
No, it's just Beyonce's, man.
Oh.
Or something like that. It was a little too piecey.
Jeez. Lisa's not here to make friends tonight, it seems.
Here's one. Gym is bad for you. So many injuries.
Is that you, Lisa?
No!
Oh.
I believe I can agree with that
us,
one.
Yeah.
Yes, put that out there.
Yes.
Put it out to the
Immediately.
world.
3 people immediately said yes.
Let's start.
Whatever we
We
need
should
to say
start
to
a
make ourselves
religion.
feel better.
We should start a no gym
Oh.
ever.
Oh no, that's got 5 votes.
What?
And gym is bad for you, so many injuries. Yep. 100%. Oh, one person said no. Was that you, Matthew?
No, of course not.
It's probably John. She's not such a gym bunny.
I don't think John is on YouTube. Are we 8 people voted? 88% said yep, gym socks.
Okay, guys, come on, tell me what. Give me quickly before we leave. We actually are not. I thought we had too much time. What sewing product, in the sense of sewing tools and equipment and things, do you wish we could get in South Africa?
Is that a controversial?
It's very controversial.
Veronica said, my doctor said if it's not for CrossFit and stomach bugs, they wouldn't be so busy. And Saskia said stomach bugs are good for weight loss.
No, you don't need to gym. Just go there where people have the bug.
Yeah.
You never have to gym if you just constantly have a stomach
Milan has a
bug.
stomach bug. People can come here. We are willing to hook you up. We are willing to sell you a stomach bug.
That's like, I remember in the 80s, I don't know if this is still a thing, like in the 80s and 90s, people actually, I swear, there wasn't rumors, there were articles in the paper about it. People actually would, I don't know if they bought it or found it or ate it, but they would actually get what's a lintworm? A tapeworm just to be thin.
Yes.
That was a
That
thing.
is like a real thing, yeah.
That was a thing, but that was a big thing. I always thought, like, where do you go to a pet shop? Where do you get tapeworm? People tell us. Where would I go to buy a tapeworm tomorrow?
Lisa says, do you have magic tape, the double-sided wash away tape?
We it's a stock item, but it is always our stock. Not from us, from our supplier. So it must be very popular. And because it's so expensive, I don't want to buy like 50 rolls, and then, as soon as I buy 50, nobody's going to want it anymore. So it's a very expensive product. We are awaiting shipments. All my suppliers are awaiting shipments. I had quite a few people, I saw quite a few people in different groups on Facebook actually complain that they ordered a brother things from a dealer, and she's now getting worried. Should she worry? If you have anything that is brother that you are waiting for from anywhere, I'm not talking about necessarily the machines, but any embroidery frames, any feet, we are awaiting a shipment. And every time, supposedly, today I heard, the ship is close. Now, in ship terms, I cannot tell you how close is close.
The ships can still take long to get
like
places.
50 knots, or is it like 1,000 knots?
Can we see
What
the
is
ship from
close?
the harbour?
No.
Can we see the ship
No.
from here?
No. So supposedly the ship is close. So a lot of suppliers, a lot of people don't realize that late last year there was a lockdown in China again, while we were all done and dusted. I mean, I know the Apple factory was closed, or people were, they had to stay in if they're in and out if they're out. And that affected everything again that does get made in China. So the brother machines don't get made in China, but I can guarantee you some of the parts are made there.
So we ran a poll, medium rare, rare, well done.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Saying rare and medium rare.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm a medium rare person, so I would have pushed it over. Okay, guys.
Veronica says, 𝐓𝐄𝐀𝐓 light. Better than
Deco full.
foul.
Deco full.
Foul. How do you say that word?
Faux.
Faux vinyl.
Faux vinyl or vegan leather. That's the PC way, or the really cool way to say it now.
Awesome
It's vegan
zipper
leather.
tape and zipper
Awesome zipper tape.
and zipper.
Zipper pull. Deco Full is it's a brand, okay? It's a specific brand, and you know it's an, I don't want to say it's an American product because it probably isn't, but it's an American product, and anything that is manufactured or where the company who sells it or who makes it is in America is very expensive. That's why if you look at pulp fabrics and a lot of pulp things comes from America. So that's why you are paying what you are paying, except the fact that it's also 100% cotton. But you know, normal 100% cotton isn't that expensive. It's because it's an American brand. I need to go read up on Deco Full and see exactly what it is. Then I can see if I can source something similar in South Africa.
Saskia says, yes, there was a hectic delay. Husband was waiting on lifts manufactured in China,
Yep.
all at a standstill.
Yep.
And Lisa said, closed probably means the ship is in South African waters, but they cannot enter the port because of backlog at customs.
Oh,
We
lovely.
had that with our equipment delay last year. And then she also said, why can't someone make magic tape in South Africa? That would make a killing.
I know. I wonder if that's something one should ask these people who does double-sided tape, and they
What is
probably
magic tape?
magic tape is it literally washes away.
Oh, like double-sided tape that washes. It's not that.
No, that doesn't wash away necessarily. Why? Explain to me, why do you need it to wash away? Just as because, for instance, I know this is not tape, but I've never used magic tape ever. Why does it need to wash away? Because it's really thin, so it doesn't actually show through. It could be that some tapes can maybe cause yellowing after like a year or two if it doesn't wash away. I'm just trying to think why. But this, I mean, this is sort of a permanent bond, but it's not as permanent as it's not as gluey as double-sided tape. What?
I put a poll out that said magic tape, scam or legit. Someone immediately voted for scam. But like the moment I put it up,
They were ready, man. They were ready. They were holding it in while you were saying
They
that,
were
man.
waiting for this.
We are, as I said, this one supplier. We are waiting quite a few things from them, and well, maybe all the ships are in the freaking South African waters. I don't know. I mean,
Lisa said it speeds up the creating process, so you don't need pins. There's time wasted.
yeah, but
Why does it need
But
to
why
wash?
does it need to be washed
Oh, I guess
away?
because if you're making a shirt, man, and you're taping, well,
You
would
tape
pin
over it.
then you can't wear the shirt if it doesn't wash away.
You tape over the.
It depends on the fabric you use. If you're not using like thin poplin or like a really thin viscose, just buy the thinnest normal double-sided tape and see if that. I've never had double-sided tape show I mean, I'm not using those ones. I buy the thinnest one I can get. Yeah, but we are getting. It's just gonna take some time. All right, guys, we have to go. They're gonna lock us out here.
I'm like Amanda, don't use it. Scam. Oh, these are the case, especially with zips.
Yeah, but I was taught, and in the factories they actually just use normal double-sided tape for zips. Just putting it out there. Okay, guys, last 2 minutes. Then we have to. They're literally gonna lock us in.
These are cases the glue gets stuck on the needle. If you
Yeah,
don't
that's
use
true.
tape.
That's true. But
It's
you don't have to
usually
sew where you put the tape. You're just gonna use the tape.
Near where you're sewing.
Yeah. But
Veronica
yes,
says clean
you are right about that.
your needle with alcohol wipe during sewing process.
Yeah.
Lisa said that you have industrial machines. I think we found the most controversial
Yeah.
opinion of the
Lisa,
night.
Lisa K, I hear you. I'm just trying to solve your problem until we have stock again. But for instance, if I was sewing a hem here, I wouldn't put the double-sided tape there where I'm going to sew. I would actually just put it there just to keep it flat so I can sew. Mostly I use double-sided tape for leather work, and if I work with that like see-through plastic, then already you have, yeah. But I've never actually had the problem, but then I don't use it a lot. So, I mean, I don't like sew a whole coat and it's all double-sided tape because...
Isn't it expensive though to use it instead of thin?
Yeah, but it's just...
Not
everyone's-
double-sided tape, I mean
Yeah,
the fancier stuff.
the wash away. It's just everyone's work process is different. You get people who don't pin at all, and I like look at them and I go like,
How do you think
you
it's matched
you
up? And
must
then-
be 100% sure of the stretch of that fabric, of your machine's freaking tension, of everything. It just that freaks me out completely.
Lisa says, okay, I'll try my best with the trial then, thanks for the advice. And Saskia says, I like this controversial stuff.
Forrest says the wind was hectic for a few days. That could be the reason for the shipment delay.
Oh,
The wind was very
It's
hectic.
Karen, Karen might be able to also
it on
tell us
Instagram?
how many
Instagram.
knots. Oh, that's not that. It's knots is wind speed.
Yes.
What is the distance
Nautical
measurement?
mile.
I would
Yeah,
go-
ask Karen if she knows how many
Oh.
nautical miles.
Nobody
boat.
corrected me.
I was
Specific
thinking,
Nobody
I
corrected
was,
me when I said
Don't
how
know.
many knots is it away from us.
I thought that was the sewing unit of measurement.
Are you joking?
Obviously not.
It's a new.
mentioned
We have
this
these
is
new
not
rulers, and they are instead of inches and centimeters, they are now in knots. Okay, guys,
We have
listen
those.
again. Can you imagine us drinking? No, don't go.
Wait, we have lots. Wait, I
Wait.
found that if you oil the tape where you sew, glue doesn't stick to the needle.
Oh.
And then Lisa said, see, you need Matthew.
Yeah.
We got 29. We'll take it under consideration. Maybe we can give him another trial week and then
Oh.
go from there.
Another trial
Have a
week.
great bye, Susan. Niboat.
Um,
She's been quiet.
She has been. She
She
sent
just
a
says
message
bye.
earlier. No, she sent
Did
a-
she say hi?
I think she sent another message earlier.
Oh, there she is. Yeah.
Saskia
There's one
says
that
he's
said
a
goodbye
light
to
entertainment
someone.
on the side.
Oh. Hmm?
And Saskia says I'm a light entertainment on the side. I'm the guy who makes jokes.
He's in the light entertainment. But not like legit, like just like a light.
I thought that was on how pale I was. I just.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay, guys, thank you very
goodbye.
much. Matthew, are you gonna
See you guys next
Say goodbye
week.
to
are
these
we
people.
stopping?
Wait,
These people
when are we,
first.
when are we back?
No, next week is still on.
So next week would be the 28th. We're still
Yeah.
here. And then when are you going?
I am
Being
again.
the sickly person
Oh
that you
Jesus,
are.
the Operation Queen. I'm like Munchausen.
Getting
The
ridiculous now.
13th.
Of March.
Yeah.
So we'll probably do 2 more weeks.
2 more, yeah.
And then we're going to take another break.
And then we're gonna take a break.
And then we're going to be consistent.
And then that's why I said the book and everything. This operation obviously was planned more than a year ago. The operation I'm having in March is not planned. Yes. So I would never have wanted to do 2 operations 6 weeks. Yeah.
Yes.
The operation
And then
isn't
at
planned.
some
Someone
point you
just
have to
gonna.
go for the other hand.
Yeah, I'm not going.
So just schedule that in.
I told the doctor I
April.
will
You
see
do
you
one in
next
April.
year for my other hand because, yeah, as I said, I wasn't planning on having 2 in 6 weeks' time. Anyway.
Okay, goodbye.
All right, see you next week.
Bye. Next week.
Same place,
Tuesday.
same time.
Okay, say goodbye
Same
to
people.
YouTube
Bye.
and Facebook.
Bye.